Hey everybody, it's Suzanne. Well, I bet you all think that I just fell off the face of the earth, huh? It's been so long. Oh my goodness, I'm so sorry. Well, of course you know that I hurt myself last summer, and working at that crazy house is gonna kill me. Almost. But anyway, so I hurt myself a couple times, and in November, that was the final straw. I guess my shoulder just couldn't take it, and my rotator cuff and bicep all ripped. So my new insurance didn't kick in till January, so I kind of had to suffer along with that until I could go see an orthopedic doctor. But once they got it approved with the new insurance company for my MRI, I think I had mentioned that in previous, I think maybe the last video I did. But so I had complete tear of the rotator cuff, and there was 3 tears there, but I also had 1 tear in the bicep too. So that got repaired finally. But it was so hard, like to drive and sleep, and just very painful and everything. And then, you know, after surgery. So as you see, everybody is still where they were. I don't think anybody has even moved 1 little inch. And there's a new little one. I'm not going to spoil it, but maybe I will hold on to her in a second and not tell you too much to give it away. But she's a new one I got from Mother's Day, so I will do a separate video on her. But anyway, okay, so back to me. Well, I had the rotator cuff surgery done. Had to be at the hospital at 5:30 in the morning. Oh my gosh. That was, I'm not that early. I mean, I can get up at 7, but 5:30 I had to be there. So actually, and it's like 45 minutes away. So anyway, I got there, obviously. And so they were all so nice over there, really. I was nervous, and the girl couldn't get my IV, and that just hurt so much. It was like in this hand right here. And as you see, I have veins. And I don't know, she just was having a bad day, so I guess I was going to have a bad day. But I have veins. I have good veins. And there on the side, well, she tried, I think 4 times, and then a girl came in and she got it like up here. But, oh, my hand was all black and blue, and it looked like I was on HBO Boxing After Dark or something. So, I am, let's see here. I hope you can see this. Let's see if I can zoom in, zoom out. Okay, well, alright. Let's just kind of go up here a little bit. I think I can do this. I can do this one-handed, one-armed. It's been something to do one arm. So I have this sling on 2 more weeks. So 6 weeks for this, and then 12 weeks for the physical therapy. And that's to get the rotator cuff back working. And right now, like, my brain tells my arm to lift, but it won't lift. So I can bring it up. I can bring this up to about here, but I can't bring it like over my head or whatever like that, because it just won't listen. It's like your arm weighs 500 pounds. It's crazy. But yeah, it won't only go so far, and then it hurts anyway, so you don't push it anyway. And I'm not supposed to be lifting it anyway yet. So where my therapy is, I'm doing just isometric training, like just kind of like the wrist and the elbow, and do this thing where, you know, I do exercises every day, like a pendulum, but only with this hand. But also, here's some pictures, like right after surgery, day or 2 after surgery. So it was very painful, but they give you, you know, the good pain stuff that makes me throw up. Everybody else, you know, might like it, oxycodone, they give you that. And then, but I think I have still 15 left or something. So I'm not one to take that drug there. That makes me throw up terrible. So, but they did give me stuff to take, so for nausea and vomiting and all that. And then you also take a muscle relaxer. So you take 3 things. But as soon as I could, I got on just kind of switching back and forth between Advil and Tylenol. So what it is there's kind of a good incision, good size incision, like up in the armpit, right up above the shoulder, like, you know, like, well, it's like right there. And then there's punctures where they put the probes in the camera. So there's one in the back, one on the top here on the top shoulder, and then the incision. And went to my medical doctor, and she was just amazed at 4 weeks how the incision had healed. And it makes a lot of difference, like if you're a smoker or if you have other issues. Well, I have diabetes, but diabetes is another reason why incisions don't close up and heal right and get infected and all the complications of that. But mine healed really good. I don't smoke, and I don't, and I do have the diabetes, but it's under control. My A1C is always, you know, like 6.0, 6.2, so, you know, it's right around there. So it's controlled in a way, so, but I have to eat proper, otherwise it wouldn't be controlled at all. But anyway, it's very hard to do stuff, drive, and especially when you're on medication, you just want to sleep, and then the muscle relaxers just make you sleep. And so all of that put together, I haven't been doing videos at all, but I'm getting where I feel better now. So I will do another video on the Mother's Day baby, and I think I have one video. It's already, I recorded it. It's a box opening from the exchange group that I've told you about, and where we exchange every month. We get a partner and we exchange. So I do have one box opening yet that I don't think, I'm pretty sure I didn't get it up because my surgery was getting scheduled and I was running around trying to do last minute things. So after the surgery, and it is a real long process to heal. So if you're having a rotator cuff surgery, it's a long process. If you're right-handed like me, you have to learn to do a lot of things with your left arm, and, you know, left hand. Eat, brush your teeth, comb your hair, personal hygiene, all that stuff. It's got to be done with your left hand because your right hand just doesn't work. Then after about 2 or 3 weeks, you know, it's better, and you can kind of do things with your wrist and your hand, and you use your elbow, you know, but don't lift your shoulder or anything like that. But you start doing a little bit more things. Like I can't do my hair, so I went to the beauty salon and had it chopped off short. I haven't colored it because I used to be blonde and now I'm not, and gray and whatever colors are up there, but it's yucky. But it's gray and I don't know what, but so I haven't colored it at all. And then last year was just a bad year for me. If everybody or anybody has one of those years, it just was a bad year for me. And it really got me down emotionally. It really, you know, hopefully not everybody goes through it in that way, but I sure did. And I tried to fight it too, where it didn't bother me, but then it just bothered me. Everything bothered me. And there was a lot of things, like the reality of things, like having to do things by myself or alone or whatever. And then you get on the hey, I didn't sign up for this, you know, blah, blah, blah. You get on that kind of a kick until you figure out that, hey, none of us sign up for anything. It's like we get what we get and it is what it is. So once you get to that, which does take a little while, I am there now, but I wasn't. But once you get there, just you don't get on a pity party or anything like that. And I was, not intentionally, but it just played with me psychologically, and then, you know, that's Satan too. Satan likes to steal your joy, and when you're having a hard time, he'll make sure you have a harder time. So it's just kind of sort of the way it goes. But, and it was many months of that. And then we had things going on here in the nursery too with, I couldn't explain some stuff, and, well, not a lot, like 2 or 3 or 4 things, but there was just some stuff that was like going on. But the neighbor next door, you know, I just happened to mention something goofy that happened. I can't remember now exactly. I think it was like putting a doll. I think I said something like I put a doll in one place and she turned or something, and she couldn't have because I didn't turn her and nobody else was here, just me and my husband and nobody else, and how could she have turned? And she said jokingly it was probably the good spirits, the ghosts. And I said, yeah, right. And I said, you know, I've heard this a couple times already. Somebody else told me the same thing. And she said, well, it's kind of sort of true. That's why we're taking down the house. And it was an old haunted house. Well, we call it the haunted house, but so the camera shut off. I forgot that it does that. See, it was so hard to get back in the sync of things. I don't know where I left off. So my neighbor, oh, the strange things that went on, I don't know if that's where it cut off or not. So that kind of got to me too, because I'm the type of person, everything has to make sense. And when it doesn't, then I question stuff. And, you know, I was just mentioning to the neighbor, and she said, oh, it's probably the ghosts. And but I had already heard that from my other friend that blamed on the same thing. And she said, but you don't have to worry anymore because we're taking the house down. And, you know, they had things happen over there, I guess, at their house. And so, but it was all kind of like making me like question my insanity. Am I insane, or what's going on with me? So I mentioned that in the previous videos last year. Just things weren't right here in the vibes in the nursery. It was just a little bit goofy. So anyway, and then working at the house and doing everything and trying to pressure wash and trying to do all that. It was just too much. But so I did have this shoulder surgery done. That's good. Now I'm just in the mending part, and like this comes off in 2 weeks. 6 weeks you wear this, and then so that comes off in 2 weeks, and then it's just the therapy just to get strong again in the shoulder. So that's it. So I'll probably I'm feeling better, like much like 100% better. And I'll get to making some videos and whatever, and also introduce this new little one here. She's so darn cute, aren't you? So and I'll tell you all about her and her name and all that. And yeah, so I just wanted to jump on real quick and tell you I'm still alive. They didn't kill me. Yay. But, oh, and this thing here, you wear this around your neck. You have it on, actually, when you wake up from surgery, and they have you in recovery, and after you come to your senses, you have this here thing around your neck. Well, let me just put her aside. So, what it is when the anesthesiologist, before the surgery, he came in, he says, we can do a nerve block. And I'm going, oh, no, I don't want you monkeying with all that nerve thing and whatever, and it's gonna hurt and all this other stuff. And he said, oh no, it won't. You won't even feel it. You'll be sleeping. I said, sleeping? Oh, sleeping, okay. I can take it sleeping. So, and then they put it on the desired number. And so it's all tangled up here. But this here part, I don't know if you can see that. This part goes under the skin and to the nerve, where the nerve is, that for the shoulder. And let's see. Anyway, it's like that. So and you have this in for 3 or 4 days after surgery, or whatever the doctor tells you. I took mine out at 3 days. You take it out yourself. Just pull it out from the under the skin. But there's a little pump in here, and it has like the lidocaine, but it's not really like true like lidocaine. It has a lidocaine substance in there. It deadens that whole area and the nerves back there, so that so you're more comfortable and have less pain. Now you still have pain, but the oxycodone and Tylenol and Advil, all that stuff, that all it takes care of it. And then this just deadens the nerve. So that's in the back of your shoulder, like in your back of your neck. This picture here shows it when it was still in. Okay, but anyway, this was full. It's all flat now because it's all used up, but it was big and fat and full of fluid, which is like the lidocaine stuff. But so anyway, you know, they set it to the control that, you know, how much they want, and then so it just pumps automatically. It gives you a constant dose of lidocaine, or the substance that's in here. And so yeah, so that helped a lot too, and that's what they call a nerve block that they do. It's works similar to a epidural, but not exactly like an epidural. This is a nerve block. So some people that have back problems or other problems, they and the surgeries haven't worked, they wear these nerve block things all the time, 24 hours a day. So, but anyway, so yeah, you have this around your neck. So that was kind of weird having that and sleeping with it. You have to sleep sitting up. You get one of those cushions that go behind your back, like to make you sit up, or a recliner if you have one. And I went to my daughter-in-law's and my son's house after surgery. I had to check and see if that stopped recording, as it always does. But so I went to their house, and you know, they could take better care of me than here at home. And so and then she helped. You know, my daughter-in-law's the RN too, and so she knows about these nerve block things. So you know, she actually took it out. I didn't. But we took it out and stuff, and so you do that, you know, someone just help you take it out if you have it done. But I mean, actually now I look back, and what I was all nervous about and anticipating that the surgery was going to be like so bad, like 100 times bad, it actually was maybe like 40 times. It really wasn't as bad as what I had thought in my brain that it was going to be. It was painful for, you know, a couple weeks, and third weeks, and it still is now when I move or try to, like if I take the sling off, which I'm working at lessening the amount of time. Like if I go shopping or go to the store, I wear the sling because I don't want people bumping into me. If they see you have that on, they'll stay away from you. And so, but like around the house, I've been taking it off, putting it on, taking it off, putting it on. And I noticed, like if I take it off like at bedtime and I've tried to sleep without it, then I'll forget in the middle of the night and roll on that side, and then that's no good. So I kind of just make sure that I have it on like at night, but I'm working on taking it off at night so that I'll eventually, in another week, I won't be wearing a sling at all, unless, you know, there'd be a reason why, whatever. But physical therapy sets you up with exercises, so, and they want you to use the arm. They don't want it to get stiff and locked up and stuff, so they want you to start using the arm, just not lifting anything. I think it's 2 to 5 pounds is the weight limit. You can't lift more than that. So, but anyway, yeah, so all in all, it wasn't really as bad as I had worked myself up it was going to be. But I mean, it is painful, and it's painful the first week, and then it's a little bit less painful the second, and a little bit less the third. And then, like right now, this is 4 weeks, and so, and I don't have any pain at all as long as I'm not touching it or I'm not working it or doing any exercises. So just sitting here quietly, there's no pain. But if I was to get up and start doing my exercises, there'll be pain doing them, because they're stretching that out now, and the scar tissue and everything where the surgery was, and they want that to be worked. So I have certain exercises to do. But anyway, I just wanted to, I have to check that crazy thing. I just wanted to jump on really quick and just let you all know I'm really sorry that I didn't feel well enough to get on here before, but it was a hard year, let me tell you. And hopefully I put all that behind me, and hopefully get back to doing things the way I used to do things. I used to do Monday, Wednesday, Friday videos, remember all that? But I just got so, everything just piled on top of me, and I just couldn't handle it. So anyway, going through all that, I'm much better now, and I'll do a video on this new little one. So thank you for watching. Comment below if you've had a rotator cuff surgery, or torn bicep, or shoulder surgery, or whatever, and let me know your experiences and stuff with it. And if you have any questions, comment below too. And anyways, thank you for watching, and don't forget, like and subscribe, give me thumbs up, and may all your dreams and wishes